All right, guys. Do we have anyone in here? Is anyone in here yet? Let's see. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Nice to see you guys here. All right. Let's take a look at the market. So, can you guys hear me just fine? Let's talk about what's been going on today. So, one thing I was looking at yesterday, if you guys have taken Tony's class, I'm actually going to take everything off the screen for a second. One thing that he teaches in his S-curve class is you want to look for two, like in a downtrend, you want to look for two green candles heading up. So I would count that as 1, 2, 3, sort of sideways / up, and then take out the low. Notice here how we didn't really do that. That candle was higher than all these, so I wouldn't really count that as the lower high. So this to me is the lower high. His rules state you have to close over it. Close, not wick, close over it for the trend to change. So we are still bearish despite what happened this morning with the news. And I'm currently in a position short on MNQ, which I put in last night, and initially wasn't looking very good. I actually shorted right here. So yes, this was yesterday, right? We chopped all day. And then we started taking that out here last night when futures market opened. So I went ahead and got short. Now this crazy crap happened, but you can see that we came up to that 4-hour lower high area, got rejected, and now we're almost back down to my entry. So this trade could totally still work out. I got very close to getting stopped. I think my stop was like literally up here. So kind of crazy, but doing that. So I'm kind of swinging this account now. So I'm swinging my 150 account. And then I opened up another one. I might need to just close and reopen my my trade of 8, but I opened up another one. Let's try that. Let's try that real quick. Usually when you open these things, they update pretty fast. Yeah, there we go. So I have a 75 I'm working on as well. So just trying to pass every iteration of this. All right. So in terms of today, what are you guys looking at? What do you guys want to trade today? Do you want to trade NQ, ES? If we are going to trade NQ, so we're at a very interesting position right now. Because we're right on that pink line again. And this was sort of like our demise yesterday as we were bouncing around this thing so much. I do kind of like it when price is a little bit further away from it. But let's see what you could have done. I mean, you had the 10 EMA right here, but you can't take it short because we're above the pink. I guess now what we're looking for is either price to come up and kind of consolidate, and then we get a break and we can go short here, or we're looking for a pop and a bull trade. But I'm going to be patient today, guys. I think what I want to go over more than anything today is just like definitely more psychology stuff. Let me see here. Calvin, on the NQ, can you check the 3-minute 1051 candle? $10.51. Oh, are you talking about a 50 EMA play? Like if it comes down and you test this area? Yeah, so typically if I'm going to do a 50 EMA play, I will do like one ad right at the 50, and then I'll do one ad a little lower, and that's kind of up to you. You can add again at VWAP, or you can add even below VWAP and look for support. So in this case, you had some support right here. So you could have added one there and added a couple more there, and then yeah, we pop back out. You could have taken some profits. That would have been a nice scalp off the 50 for sure. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Let's take a look at some other tickers though. I want to take a look at platinum. Platinum, 4 hour. Okay. So this could be interesting. If we get down to, I'd say, let's just turn all these off. I'm just going to go to my higher time frame moving averages. If we came down to the 50 today, I would consider a day trade long. But I don't really like day trading platinum. I'm more of an ES and Q day trader. Let's look at ES. Yeah, we're just right on this pink line. I mean, I think it's not hard for us to get a pretty strong bounce here. So just be aware of that. It's sort of looking like it wants to do that, but we'll see. Like this could be a nice support. What else is going on in the market today, guys? Let's take a look. Crypto up. What's Tesla doing? Did Tesla finally pull back a little bit? A little bit. Nvidia looks like it just wants to roll over again. You know, gold. I was talking about maybe getting long on gold if we got down into this 100. That might be something I consider, to be honest. Because if you look at this trade for a second on gold, right? Here's why I like it. Oh, no, this is copper. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Let's look at gold. Okay, gold's still far away from it. But while we're looking at copper, I just kind of accidentally stumbled upon that. That's funny. This is interesting. This is an interesting level to maybe buy. You got a support right here. You got the 100 right there. I don't really trade copper, so I'd be a little apprehensive, but something to consider. I don't know. I'll set an alarm here. That's another ticker you can trade on Apex. The pink line represents the 50 on the 1 hour, which to me is kind of how we determine trend. So, guys, just to be clear, the trade I'm looking for now would be a 10 EMA long right here. Okay? Something like that. If we get that set up, I'd probably take that. That would make a lot of sense to me because we'd be bouncing off a lot of the range of yesterday. We have this downward trend line I drew that we're, retesting. You have the pink line right there. So we'll wait and see what it wants to do, but something like that if it sets up. What's AMD doing today? Okay. Meta. Yeah. It might be another slow day, but we'll see what happens here. We could get some good action. I think we'll get a 10 EMA long setup right here. Yeah, and this would be fun. And if you guys are, trading in a regular account, you could do QQQ 0 DTEs. So we'll see how this plays out here. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Just gonna keep an eye on it. What are you guys looking at? What are you guys trading today? Could take this on the 2-minute too. Sometimes I trade on the 2-minute. Something like that would be cool. Just playing within Q. That's cool. Just playing within Q. I like it. So I'm feeling like we could get a pretty good bounce here. So that's what I'm looking into right now. I'm looking into what that would look like. Would love a little red candle right here. That'd be sweet. But we got to get something on the 2-minute or the 3-minute for me to feel good about that. A little doji like that, red doji, would be sick. And then we just get it on our breakout. I like this area just because we have like this really nice hammer here. We have the pink line. We have this downward trend line, right? If we drew a VWAP from here, okay, so that's a potential target we have to watch out for. But yeah, I think all this looks really good for a stab at a long. But let's see if we can get that red candle to come in. I'm looking at 2 minute and I'm looking at 3 minute right now. Because I don't want to miss this pop. Give me that teeny tiny red candle. That's what I want. Teeny tiny. Would be perfect. 22 seconds on this. Let's see if this closes red. If it does, I'll set up an order right here. A buy stop. I'm just going to do one. Let's see if we can get a red candle here. Nope. Didn't want to close red, so we're still waiting. I'm looking on a 2 minute as well. To see if we can get what I want. Tesla. Okay. We're getting nine. We're not like, I like what it's doing right now for a long. We just got to be patient. Notice how we didn't close under this wick. That also gives me confidence that we could get long right here. But I got to see that red candle on either a 2 minute or a 3 minute. Not yet. Patience is key. Patience is key. All right, if we're going to get a red candle, it'll probably come in now. That'd be my guess. We've had a lot of greens in a row. Get a little red candle. Get long above that. If you want to be aggressive too, you can put your stop right there and just target like right to here. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, guys. We've already thrown in a little double bottom right here. So this looks like it wants to head up. But is it going to go without me? That's the question. It might. It just might. Okay, so we're seeing the breakout right now. I didn't get a 10 EMA setup, which is honestly rare. To not get a 10 EMA setup on a 2 or a 3 minute, it's kind of wild. So we just got to wait a little longer. Hopefully we get one right now. I'm hoping it comes back into here. We just get a little red candle right there. We'll be good to go. How's everyone's Thursday going? Talk to me, people. Who got an Apex account and is ready to trade? Yesterday wasn't the best day. I had a break-even trade before you guys got on. Then we took a loss on the live, which was unfortunate. And then we were in this trade for like 2 hours. 2 hours that went from green to red several times, but could just never really break out in either direction. And we ended up taking a small loss on that. So it is what it is, but I think today will be a better day. Come on, NQ. Come back and let us play. Don't do this without us. I got one last night, 25K. Finally got it all set up. Cool. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's fun. Let's see if we can get what we want, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gents. Why do I like the 10 EMA? Because I'll tell you what the 10 EMA really is, okay? The 10 EMA is just about trend changes. So see like that downward trend line? When it breaks, that's usually a good time to get long. But the problem is you can get faked out a lot. So we want to see it break and then a little tiny S curve set up. That's what a 10 EMA is. If you go to a smaller time frame, right, you see all these little tiny S curves. We're just wanting to see like a legit S curve. So that's usually like one red candle, and then that gets taken out, and that kind of confirms we're doing this now. Hopefully. But that's really what it is. Let's see if we can get a red candle. This looks like it might close red. So for this, I'm just going to kind of go light. We're going to do this on the in-min cues. And I'll just do 5. Okay. If that closes red. I don't know if it is. Nope. Not going to close red. Still can't do it, guys. Sorry. You had a red on the 2-minute. So if you want to jump in light, you could. But 3 minutes really the one I like to do it on. So now, since we've had so many green candles in a row, I'd like to see 1, 2 red candles after a nice rest. That would be way better to me. Way better. And if you're on QQQ, you could buy the, the 481s if you want, or the 480s. Yep, still waiting, guys. Still waiting. Pretty strong, though. Looks pretty strong. I know. Red candle should come in here soon. We should get something like, because this is resistance. But if it's anything like yesterday, it's just going to range. So maybe like hang out, then come up here, then, you know what I'm saying? If it's like yesterday. This is hilarious if this is not a red candle. The next one has to be. This is crazy. It's like 11 in a row. What's ES doing? Is ES doing the same thing? Pretty much. Pretty much. ES I like a little better just because it's not so freaking far away. But I guess they're both near that resistance right here. I guess NQ just feels further away. You know what I mean? Am I crazy? Like, this feels a little better, maybe? Something like that, maybe. Yeah, in Q1 exactly. That's the forward contract month. So just waiting on a bear candle here, which never seems to come ever. Come on, let's get it here. I want to get in now. At this point, still waiting. All right, we might finally get it here on NQ. But I hate how many like of these were in a row. But I guess whatever. Nope, didn't close red. Wow, man. Okay. I guess we're just not going to have any red candles today, guys. Sorry. Oh, it's funny. I know. It's annoying. What's Apple doing? Apple doesn't look bad for a long. Got a nice big double bottom there. Got a 10 EMA play here. I could mess with Apple too. You see that? It's only futures, Apex. Only futures. Okay, here we go. This is the candle we were waiting for right here on SPY. It's probably happening on NQ too. I'm assuming everywhere. Yeah. I think I like the ES a little better though. All right, guys. So I'm going to officially set this up. We're just going to buy one above this. This better close red. We have 15 seconds. If it closes green, that'll be really funny. All right. So order goes right there. Stops down here. And target somewhere up near the high. Okay, let's see if we get filled here. Looking like it wants to. All right, so we're in now. And we just want a big push now. Big push up. We believe in you, ES. You can do this. Let's see what we got. I think this thing's got legs. Come on. Yes. No, that's a good point, Alexander. When you right click and press trade, it's going to try to set up that limit at the spot you pressed it. That is correct. 1 second, guys. I'm going to get a little coffee going. So far so good. We got the trigger. And now we're just looking for it to get some legs and just really take off here. I think it can easily do that. We want to see volume come in. I think we can easily get up to this 618. This is easy to get up to. So I'll put an alarm right there. So guys, for those of you that are just joining us, we are in Apex. I'm trading inside a $75,000 account. I have a swing going in my 150K account. Yes, you can swing if you know how to do it on Apex. You just got to close at the end of the day and then reopen when market opens. That's how you do it. Taking its time. So we're seeing nice compression here. If we can take out both those wicks to the upside, I think it'll fly. The Bulls are trying here. The Bulls are trying. Hey, in the trade, just needed a few ticks to get funded. Congrats. Congrats, man. Yeah, man, that's an accomplishment. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy to pass an account, man. So that's huge. Good job. How did you do it? Can you share with us how you did it? Like, what was your strategy? Were you scalping? Were you more day trading? What was your size R? Let us know. Let us know your strategy, bro. Okay, I like that. So 10 EMA on the 5 minute chart, 250R with 1 to 2 risk, 2 trades per day. Cool. If that works, man, do it. So the reason I'm in the ES trade is just because we bounced off the pink line here, and it's a 10 EMA setup. We have nice compression going on here, so I'm hoping we just bust out of here. That's the main reason why. It's really trying to make up its mind at this level, though. I won now. I'm sticking with the $500 R, 2 contract lot sizes. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good plan. So we have yet another bear candle closing over the 10. That one actually closed below it, kind of on it. Of course. Yes, I love doing this for you guys. It's fun. Just hanging out, guys. Seeing if this thing wants to push a little higher. I think the bulls can do it. The bulls came in pretty strong right here. I think this is just a rest, and then we're going to go up to here. Just a little rest. Here we go. Come on. Push on up. Who's got their coffee made, huh? I got mine right here. Some candle coffee. Okay, we're getting another push here. Strong shave top on that candle. Let's see if we can get the breakout. I think there's some steam behind this now. Yep, here we go. Here comes the steam. Here we go. Push on up. Here we go. Here we go. It's been 21 minutes. Would you move your stop? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I would. So my stop would come up to about there. That's where my stop will go. Right there. Good call. All right, let's see if we can get our next big push here. Huh? Let's clear that high, launch out of here. I want to see it at least up to here on this push. Come on. Big push, big push. Come on, I know you can do it, ES. I know you can do it. I know what you got. Okay, clearing that high now. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Pretty boring trade so far. Not going to lie. Come on. So kind of a crazy candle there. We dumped and then now it's just flying back up. So what's cool is like that candle to me just shows like tremendous strength for the bulls, because the second the bears tried to push this down, it was met with a ton of buying. So I'm pretty confident this is going to push higher now. Are we going to get this breakout? This is like a huge level right now that we're having a hard time with. What do you guys think? Do you journal your trades? If so, which journal do you use? I don't journal my trades, but I do journal like my emotions and kind of how I've been feeling that morning or that afternoon. To me, that's more beneficial. Man, this level is crazy right here. We cannot bust through it. This right here should do it, I think. We got the rest. Now it's time to party. And I think we have a stop move coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we do. So stop can now go to about there. If you guys wanted to put it up higher, you can. You can put it like right there. But I'm just going to move it up to 0.5 for now. Still waiting for this breakout. I probably wouldn't add to this trade, to be honest. I'm just gonna let it kind of play out. I mean, you could technically add after every 10 EMA setup, but it's just kind of moving slow, so I don't want to do anything irrational. That's kind of what I'm looking at there. So we're just kind of trailing our stop up along this trend line. But I'd really like to see it break out into this area up here. The 618 area, I think it can totally get up here. It wants to. Agreed. Agreed. It's been very sideways. So at this point, guys, I will go ahead and move my stop up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and move it up to here. That's kind of my line in the sand now, so to speak. And hopefully we get this breakout right here. Come on. Come on, Bulls. Just push through here. Let's go. Push on through. Break this ceiling. It's easy. All right, who's in this trade? Starting to finally look good, man. Took forever. Took forever. Up 175 bucks. Target's 12 points, which is about what's 12 times 50, guys? 600. So, if it gets up there, $600 win. Stop is nice and tight now, snug under here. Our next stop move would go into the green, okay? Okay, who is in this trade with me? Let me know. Type a 3 if you're in this trade. It's starting to work, guys. By the way, I got my payout yesterday. 1,500 bucks. Hit the old account. Apex payout. Now, platinum is something I'm interested in, just FYI. Let me look at a 4-hour. Okay. We've just had a lot of red candles in a row, so I do feel like a bounce may be coming soon-ish. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. I mean, we're below that pink line, though, so I really shouldn't be getting long. It's important to stick to your rules, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I lost following my rules. Does that mean today I'm going to break them? No. Just stick to them. It'll work out. There's just weird choppy days sometimes. Hopefully this trade works. I feel like it might. So our next stop move, ideally, is if this goes into like here, this area, then our stop will come into the green right under that candle, right there. You could also put it at break even. Yesterday we were doing something where I said if it closed below a level, we'd get out. I don't prefer that, but I wanted to show you guys kind of how that works. Some people do mental stops, but today we're doing hard stops only. It's kind of funny. We're long on ES on a day trade, but I'm short on a swing on M&Q in my other account. So kind of don't really know what I want to happen right now, but hopefully we come up here, hit target, and then just that's when everything turns around, you know? Keith, what up, bro? How are you? Okay, can we get the next breakout? It's been a slow trade. That's okay. It looks like it wants to. It's just kind of funny because like we had all this great news in the morning, pre-market, and then dump, and now we're going back up. Just chop city, but whatever. This could be an interesting place to consider closing your position, but I'm personally just going to hold for target. But if you guys had like a bunch of M&Qs, these are great places to maybe trim. That's not a horrible spot to just take a little bit off, you know. But I only have one ES, so I'm just holding. I'm just holding the bag right now. But consider these areas. If you draw fibs, so the next stop, yeah, is kind of up here. This is where we would see maybe some pivots. Some pivots. Like I said, guys, if we get one more push up to like here, then we can move our stop again, which it looks like it's about to do. I just need one more big candle close up there, and then we'll do it. Okay? But remember, we have this trend line, right? So if it comes up and comes down to here, we want to make sure it's still, you know what I mean? We don't want it to be like, we don't want to slam it. Like you don't want to put your stop below the current candle forming is what I'm saying. Apple broke out. Kind of what I was thinking. We were setting that up earlier for potential trade. AMD. It's a very mixed market today. Like everything's kind of doing its own thing. So we can get this next leg higher. I'm good, man. Ready to take profit and go lift. Cool. Take profit, bro. Get out of here. Go lift. Yeah, you can take profit on this next breakout if you want. Remember, guys, Apex is really just about like getting comfortable, trading bigger R's, putting in the reps. And, you know, it was funny yesterday. You know, it was a losing day for me. But right at the end of the live, some guy like messaged. He's like, don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not funded. He just lost $2,000. I'm like, first of all, I actually didn't lose anything. The only money I've lost so far is the $30 I paid for the eval, and I haven't blown up the account yet. And I've actually passed 3 accounts and already gotten a payout. So, yeah, maybe walk that one back. It's just funny. People just get like so obsessed with like the number and the payout. Like I don't do that. Like just treat this casually, guys. Like I know that sounds weird, but seriously, it's $30 for an account. $30. I paid $30 for an eval on a 25K account. I passed. Then I paid the $100 to sign up for the PA, and then I grew it to 16. I grew it $1,600, and I took a $1,500 payout. But the only way I was able to do that was just being relaxed about it. You know what I mean? If you're so uptight about it, every trade, like, oh, I gotta win. I've got to get a payout. I got to prove it to myself. Dude, you're digging your own grave. You just seriously, just stay relaxed. You know, take good setups. I'm not saying be reckless, but just, it's okay. You know, like I love Keith's energy right now. He's like, dude, I got to go lift. I'm just going to take profit and maybe go. It's like, cool, bro. Do it. You're up. You know, if you're in 1ES, you're up $200. I don't know what size account you have right now, but if you're in a 25K account, that's cool. That's an R, right? If you're trading 1% of your account, that's about an R. So, you know, and the funny thing about 10 EMA is it's all relative, right? So like I got in here and my stop was all the way down here, but what if I had put my stop here? Well, now suddenly 1.2 is here, right? Or what if I got in there and I was like, you know what, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to do halfway down this big green candle below this hammer. Well, now your 1.2 is here and you're about to hit it. So it's all relative to where you put your stop. How wide do you want your stop to be? You know what I mean? You would have been fine if your stop was here. Absolutely fine. I just chose to do a little wider and go below this pink line. And what's the trade-off there? This could take all day, right? And I'm also targeting the highs. For those of you that just like, you know what I mean? Like, I get that we're all here to make money, but you have to remember too, like, your mental health is so important. Like, if you take a couple losses and then you decide to like drink that night, the next day you come in, you've kind of like have anxiety or you're like a little bit thrown off by yesterday and you're like freaking just like need a win. Like the market's going to recognize that it's not going to be good for you. Okay. Just take quality setups. Be patient. Okay. We're about to move our stop. This wasn't quite the candle I wanted. I wanted a nice big close up here. So I'm still waiting just a little longer, just in case it does this and then does that. You feel me? I don't want to be like wicked out. It's really annoying when that happens. But I am planning on moving my stop to about there. That's where it's going next. Into the green. I just want to see us get up in here a little bit more. I want to see a candle close up here. But for those of you running the 50 EMA strategy, it would have worked here, guys. I'm just saying. So I have another strategy that's like this. Instead of the 10 EMA back there, you could just get in on the touch of the 50. So right there we touched. And usually I'll do like an 8-point stop. Target 1.3. You could have gotten in on this 50 EMA touch. Or you could have gotten in on that 50 EMA touch. So that's another way to enter this. And I do that a lot, actually. And you might be like, oh, that's bull crap. It's like, well, is it? Because right here it worked. And it got pretty close to touching it there. Right here it worked. The only place it really didn't work was right here. But guess what? I wouldn't have taken that trade. Well, I may have actually, because that was an hour after market open. So I would have lost there. Okay. But my rules state that I'm allowed to lose once and try one more time. So I would have lost there and then gotten into this trade, which is the one I'm in now. So I don't know. Yesterday was just a freaking wackadoodle day. I mean, did you guys see what happened after we stopped? So we were trading all back in here. This is when we started. I think we tried to short this, if I remember, and that didn't work. And then I'm trying to remember, guys. We were short, right? And it was just, yeah, we were short, and it was just like doing this for like hours. Oh, I remember. Okay, so we tried to get long off this 50, which in retrospect, now that I think about it, yes, we're allowed to do that because when I entered the position, it was up here. Let me see here. Yeah, we got long off the pink, and then we also got long off the orange. But to be fair, this wasn't an A+ setup, right? Not like today is. Today's way more of an A+ setup because we went past the moving average, we're above the pink, and then we pulled back into the 50. So like that's more what I'm looking for, right? Like back here, we passed the pink and the orange, right? And ideally, an A+ setup would have been we immediately come back, touch this, and then we go. And the pink line would have been down here, not so much up here. So it wasn't exactly A+, but we tried, right? I still followed my strategy. It was just like I entered the first contracts here and then the rest here. And then at one point it was looking good and then it just, didn't work. But, and then we tried the 10 EMA short. And then later in the day, it was just like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Yesterday was just weird. That is like a very odd day. I don't remember the last time I saw a day like that. So today's shaping up to be a little more like normal, I'd say. It's like, okay, cool. Like, downtrend, uptrend, like sick. Like that's all I wanted here. Yeah, it's all about price action, right, John? So whatever. All right, one more big candle close, and then I'll move that stop up to about there. I'd love for it to be underneath the 50. That'd be even better, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, I always, like on a day I lose, I always try to go back and be like, all right, well, what should I have done differently? So yesterday, if I had done this differently, so this is probably how I would have done. If I was like truly trading right after the hour, I would have taken this short and I would have gotten stopped there. Okay. And then I would have taken this short. Let's see here. I would have taken that. That's the first 10 EMA after an hour, which, oh my gosh. I mean, you would have gotten stopped not for a full hour, maybe half an hour. And then this one, same thing. Yeah, yesterday was just a shitty day. Like, there's really no else. I'm just trying to even see, like, if there's any combination of things I could have done that would have worked. Oh, we're on ES too. Yesterday we were trading in Q. I mean, I guess the 50 would have worked here. If I did... It would have taken all day, and you probably would have gotten trailed out. I don't know. Choppy days like yesterday just suck, man. I'm not tripping about it. New day, new vibes. So this is just a slow grinder. Slowly grinding up. Little by little. So you can see we're coming down now and we're testing that 50. Right? This is why I haven't moved my stop yet. Because I want to see what it does here. I want to see it create one more touch on the trend line, and then we can move it up. See, so if I had moved it up already to there, I would have gotten stopped out right now. But I'm waiting to see what happens here off this 50. Are we going to bounce again? Okay. Well, yeah, that's a candle. So we got stopped real small. I think I literally lost $150 because we had moved our stop up so much. So small loss there. Let's just see how this kind of plays out for a second, because honestly, this changes things. Like, I don't know who pressed the sell button, JP Morgan maybe, or you know what I mean? Like, did news just drop or what? Because look at that volume. Yeah, the volume's almost 5 times the normal amount. I always like to look at SPY and just be like, okay, yeah, 200 and 236,000 shares of SPY got transacted in this 3-minute candle. Did AQ? I'm guessing AQ did the same thing. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's looking weak. So let's just see what happens here. If you guys want to see my other trade I got going on, it's in this account. And this is a swing I put on last night down here. So you never know. Maybe this is just a giant double top and we're about to just fall all day. It's very possible, guys. The market's heavily manipulated like that. So if we can break this level right here, this thing can really start moving down. This is why day trading is hard, guys. Candles like that. You don't deal with that as much on the higher time frames. This is just like, what happened here? You know? So if you guys wanted to try a play, oh no, you can't because we're above the pink. I was gonna say you could short off the 50 here, but you can't do that because we're above the pink. Pretty much nothing you can do right now with my strategies. Gross range. But here's what I'll say, okay? If you look at a 15-minute chart, and I just take everything off for a second, we can all admit that we're in a range, okay? This is a range. And I'd probably put it there. That's the bottom of the range. And then I always like to put like a higher end. So like this would probably be the higher end of the range. And this would be the bottom of the range right there. So considering all this, now let's throw on the pink line. What do you know? The pink line's running right down the middle. That's why this has been so hard to trade, guys. But if you wanted to take a short, I'd have to see the pink line get taken out, and then it would be something like this. That's my best bet for you guys. And see, and like in any market condition, there's going to be winners and losers. Like right now, the people that just buy off support and sell off resistance are doing great, you know? Or that have like a 15-minute RSI strategy. They're loving life right now. But back here, they got smoked, right? Because they would have bought off this support and boom. So it just depends. Like, you know what I mean? When this starts trending again, we're going to be doing great with the pink line strategy. So until this really gets moving now out of either direction, I'm not as interested in trades. If tomorrow we open below all this all day, I'm going to be shorting. But right now, this is a tough market to trade with these trend line strategies, not trend line, like moving average strategies. So you could, if you want to get crazy, do something like this. Just saying. This could be fun. But you're going to take your life in your own hands on this one because we are in a range. It's been confirmed, guys. I mean, at this point, there's no getting around it. We are in a range. Okay. Who wants to do it? Can't be afraid, guys. Shall we? Shall we see if this sell-off wants to continue? It'd be something like that. So, guys, since this is only a 6-point stop, I'm going to try doing 2 contracts here. Okay? We'll see what happens. Excuse me, 5-point stop. Yeah. So, keeping this tight. Order templates. Yeah, I think you can do it up here, actually. You could set like your standardized size, which is pretty cool. All right, we're in. Tight stop here. Target. We got to get a win, fam. Let's see price flush. It looks like it wants to. Yeah, so if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I think what you can do is come right here, go to settings, then go to trading. So you got your buy sell buttons up there. Place instant orders. So this is what's pretty cool. So what you can do is now I can adjust this to like 5. And if I click this, I will immediately get in. There'll be no trade confirmation. Play sound for executions. Yes. Reverse button. Orders, brackets, profit loss, executions. You can turn the labels on so you can see where you got in and out. This is kind of cool. You could put it in the center. I like that actually better. So yeah, different things you can customize. I also like to have on my canvas, I like to have the watermark of the ticker. So, and you can turn this up to like 10%. So then you can see it behind you. So that way, if you want to like capture this, you could do like, you know, download image, copy image, get the link, and it's going to be burned in the back. So then people aren't like, what ticker is that? You know? So just so you guys are aware, this is an 8-point target. 8 times 50 is 400 times 2. This is an $800 target. Okay. This is a pretty tight stop, guys, just FYI. What's NQ doing? NQ still above the pink. That's why I didn't take it. This basically got triggered in right at the break of the pink, so that's why I'm in this. And guys, like I said, if you want to be a little greedy here, I know I talked about this yesterday, but you could have, one here and then one down here, right? And then maybe one more down here. And guess what? That would mean that if we came all the way down here, you would actually be getting in long because I'm only short 2 here. It's just something to think about. But for now, I'll just do... Yeah, that's cool. So I'll have one at a 2R target. And I'll have one at the 1.3. That's cool. Coming on down. You can add more than one to a losing trade, though. You can't add more than one to a losing trade. Correct. You can only add one time. All right, so this is coming down. And this is actually in my... I accidentally placed this in my big account. I would rather have it going in this account. So I'm going to close this real quick and just reopen it over here because I meant to do it over here. Okay. It's on the right account now. Because this account, I already have a swing on an M&Q. That can happen, guys. Make sure you have the right account selected before you take a trade always.
Stop filled.
All right, guys. Well, I wish you luck today. In review, I have this set up, and then I also have this M&Q swing on, targeting way down here. So we'll see what happens. I got to jump off. My house cleaner is about to be here. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your trading day. And yeah, we took one small loss in the morning. Right now we're in a trade going short that's working. I'm in a swing that's also semi-working. But I really think the whole market wants to take a trip down here. But we'll see if I'm right or wrong. So I'll see you guys next week. We'll be doing Wednesday and Thursday again, but have fun trading Apex. I hope you guys pass some accounts, get some payouts, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.